Great light and love of living Father. Living Father, living Father. Place your riches in heaven. Place your eyes on the things high above. Great light and love of living Father. Where are you? Father, away from me? Hmm. Away for me? Father, away for me? You see, truth, you it's like silence, right? Silence is golden. And then you speak a language, but you always do, because when you walk, you speak Father, or you speak, you're walking. And then you say it, or we say it to you, he's walking. They say it to me, he's walking. So it's been watered down all this time. Out his time. Aus his imaN. imaN. All his time. Out his time. All this time is out his eye. From another's point of view, in the direction of you. How is she a his? How is she a his? She's a his. You say hi many times. Hi. All this time has been watered down. Watered down truth. Or, yeah, his faith moved over the deep. It was watered down truth. All this time. They call it manners. So the whole time my feet was stinking. I'm gonna use mine. They were saying, "Can you go get yourself together?" You know what I'm saying? Water down. So it's you're saying the same thing, but one of them is gentle. All right, like you said, the gentle way. Some people say it any way, right? Like any kind of way. Wash your stinking feet, you know. But then some will say, can you come back later on? I'm about to watch this, right? Like, but you're saying the same thing, but one of them, one of them cuter than the other or something. I think silence is golden, which is your feet. Your feet smell fresh or not, right? and it's already spoken. Like my feet stink already spoken. So people would banish other people because they said it. What's the opposite of being gentle? Rough. They sometimes call it rough. Because another said it rough, they get banished from the party, even though you're talking about the same stinking or fresh feet. Even though you're talking about the same thing. But if you say it rough, you get banished from the party, which is you're not watering it down, I guess. It's watered down too. That's watered down too, because the stinking feet itself is it or fresh. Is true. If it's such a thing, stinking feet, right? If stinking feet is true, if it's such a thing. We put titles on your feet or my feet. Ooh, these are what they call stinking feet. Like you feel fresh, you know, for those, you got a gentle side and then you got a rough side. Like, and you're talking to both of them, like one side, like he ain't talking to me, not fresh down. That's my aisle. And then some with stinking, they like, oh yeah, I know what he's talking about. So, man, it's sad, but it's true. It's true that one side will go to one side will go to the other side, and all can do it. All is doing it. Oh yeah, all is watering it down. Like all is keeping it fresh or stank, right? It's like you tell the world when to smell something stank, bro. It's sad. What I mean by the world, those that um feel that when a person is making sounds, making tones, talking, um, speaking, conversating, is actually saying stinking feet, bro. It's weird. It's just like TV. Like you can see stinking feet on TV. And you can see stinking feet out of a person's mouth. And I never got none of this stuff. It always seemed like magic to me. It always felt like magic. It always did. Because I'm like, where is it? And they like, you don't smell them stinking feet? I'm like, where? So they were like right there. They picked up the shoes with the pinch. They'll pick up their shoes or socks with like a two-finger pinch. Um, it's separate from like Christmas packages. You grab it with both hands, right? Like you grab them gifts with both hands, and that shoe or that sock, they grab it with some kind of pinch or something. Oh yeah, yeah. So I guess that's something to do with stinking feet or something. Like, cause I'm wondering where is it? How they see these things? Somehow they can see this stuff when you make a sound like um roses are red, violets are blue, or something. Like you make these sounds, people start seeing stuff. Me too. Me too. I'm with you. But I wonder where the roses at. Where are they? Oh, it's a form of poetry. It's language arts. Yeah, pretty much it's art. And somehow this art form, language arts, it's like it's our real life. It's like, oh my goodness. Maybe I'm the only one that can feel this. That art rich. Like we got an art full life, and it's based on art. Well, it's based on God's word, but we call it God's word. But we found a way to say it. Oh yeah, thank you. Sonny. But all things are full of labor, and no man can utter it. For the eyes are not filled with seeing, nor the ears with hearing. So we we just talking. Wayne, yeah. Wayne, you just talk. Yeah. It's amazing how you could gather a group of whatever. They call them people, but folks. Um, you know, folks. And they all will be on one accord, I guess. I think I know what I'm saying to them, right? Like, you feel what I'm saying? Most people ain't gonna feel you when I know I say it all the time. Cause if I was over there, I'm trying to see. I see the stinking feet he talking about. Like they right there, but Wayne, he acting like you don't even see these stinking feet. Like I don't know, man. Sound like you making sounds, and somehow it's some stinking feet around here. I don't know. Like where is it? You know where is that? That's how the world talk to you. Like one plus one is two. You know what the answer is. You know. Like they be talking to you like which school you went to? Like such, which school you went to? That's what I was saying to you. I wasn't asking you no question. I wasn't asking you anything. I was saying which school you went to. Yeah. So I went to. No, man. I mean, it's what you hearing, bro. This whatever, y'all. You're trying to break it down. They ain't got time for that. And most people ain't. Some people got time for it. They like, yeah, I never thought of it that way. Yeah. Because when I'm talking to you, you might want to think of things certain ways. Um, because I might not be talking junk to you. I come asshole as my father. But you might be hearing some kind of nasty stuff you told yourself. I don't know though. I don't know what you told yourself. I make sounds. It sounds like I'm talking in English, don't it? You want to take you want to go back and get yourself, all right? I don't know how to say it. We call you yourself, all right? We call you you. Seems like it just make more sense to go with um where you stand, but I'm saying it in a language. I think I am. Like, where can you go wrong? Not slipping on the ice you stepped across. I mean, like, no, I didn't. Okay, that's it, bro. That's true. To me, that's how God talk to you. We call him God. You might call him. I made sure I was careful. We got different ways. It's watered down. It's watered down, bro. All this time. Right? We all saying one thing, bro. We have found a million ways. Language arts. Thou art rich. I can see thou art rich. I can see it. You can too. When we wake up to this, man, it's like I don't know. It's like the world really can't do nothing because it's asking you to understand it, offering you to understand the world, right? To understand it, it's offering. It ain't like it's saying you better. It's one's programming that can feel like I better. The program, because the world offering for you to believe in it or to understand it. You don't have to. You don't have to buy a TV, y'all. You don't have to buy a television. Did they tell you you had to buy a television? It's amazing when you look and see, you like, dang, they ain't tell me I had to get one of them, did they? Nope. But it's like them programs on that TV telling you you have to. You feel magic. You'll see somebody like some pyramid schema or something, or motivational speaker or whatever. Like you better, you better get on your toes, get on your feet. You better do. Like you feel what I'm saying? But you ain't have to buy no TV. So it's an offer. Like it's here are TVs. You can get one if you choose. And then on the TV, you better do. Ain't that something? I don't know. Maybe I'm the only one can see this stuff. Yeah, maybe you're the only one. I am. I'm the only one that's trying to keep my sanity inside. Uh, well, you could say stuff to where, like, if you said it another way, they'll be like, "Look, we got it," and then you say it this way, it's like, "Yeah, yeah, that makes sense." Uh-huh. Mm-hmm. Saying the same thing, but you know, they know, they know. Stand under is understand. Most of us, I guess, man, we know too, man. It's obvious. Shut the door. The door, shut it. The way they be talking, how they be talking, well, I be the door, shut it. Right? It's sad, man. I'm like, why my people that talk like me? I think I talk like them, right? Can't hear me. Like, oh, you can't say stand under. Do you stand under me? Right? You feel it then, right? You feel it when you asking people that. You can feel it, can't you? I know you can. You feel that. Why you don't feel it with understand you? Why you feel it with stand under you? Whatever. You ain't slow. You can ask Google to understand and stand under have similarities. Somebody probably done made an essay or report on it, where like you probably find I might just do it just to someone done made an essay or a report on understand and stand under. And I'm like, huh? Man, whatever, whatever. That's probably why the thing be chasing Wayne, because Wayne never did understand anyone. Never. I gave it to my mama, my grandma, and my daddy. Um, but anything other than that, I don't understand none of y'all. I don't, because I can hear it like under the bed and stand right there till the bus come and get that stuff from under your bed. And I hear stand right there, stoop down, and go under your bed. I hear understand your bed. I hear it. I don't know about anyone else. Seems like to me is how we picked up this stuff in the first place. Like it really is. It really. I don't know. To me, it's really that simple. Not to see is nice. Not see. Yay or nay. Nah or ye. But you know that's an I, Wayne. It's not a E. It's not an A. So it can't say nay see, or it can't say nee see. A no NOC, Wayne. You can interchange vowels, but you can't. Oh, okay. I don't know. I don't know. It's like y'all saying so much stuff. Um, I decided to look for myself. Let me see. And with NOCE, no C. Mm, NACE, nay. See, neck, naked, naked. You put a D right there. You got Nick. Nice. NICE, nice. NOCE, NACE. NACE and NOCE say no C, but NICE don't say it. Whatever. Whatever. It's really that simple. It really is. It's so simple. Like when you was a child, like you could see it, but I guess you feel like you something called grown now or something. I don't know. When you was a child, you could see it. Yeah, you put away childish things. You think, and you thought they were saying we supposed to put our child away and be adults. No, they were saying put away childish things because childish is not a child. It's like a child. Childish. It's ish. Like Jewish. It's not a Jew. Look it up. Man, the world tell it. The world, which is Google. The world will tell you this stuff. How they talking to you. So when you put away childish things, you thought you was putting your child away. That's who you put away, and you kept childish, childlike, but not a child, which is adult. You got to go back. Well, why I say gotta? Because you step down the steps to get down it. So I'm not saying like I'm your supervisor. You got to go down the steps to get down there. No, I'm saying you got to go down the steps to get down there. I'm not. So you got to go back to when you was a child. Like you got to cut your stove on to cook. I'm not trying to demand you to do it. You got to unlock your door to go in it, right? Like you got to, don't you? I don't know. You got to close your eyes to go to sleep. Some people don't. But I'm just saying. So go back to when you was a child, so you can see all this time it's out. His eye. A child can see it. Like they got that ALT on their computer, and you tell them to hit Control Alt and something to do reset or whatever. Child see that out all the time. Whatever, y'all. It's watered down. Like it's watered down. Like people need it watered down to even see that I'm standing right in truth, huh? Yeah, you need to water down like you are great and you were born in a beautiful time and you need all that extra stuff. So they talking about me standing right here, huh? Yeah. In so many ways to say you standing right there. It's something, bro. It's stuff magic, bro. Like you can have people dancing in their mind and they ain't even moving. Their flesh not even moving. You could dance with them in their mind. Literally. Magic. Feel like magic to me. It always did. Cause I don't get how y'all can see this stuff when y'all saying stuff. You can see it, like they go a car, and I'm like, what is they saying? Like, and I don't even see no car. It's right there, rolling down the street. They call it rolling down the street. What's that? And I'm looking for a rolling down the street to come out your mouth. But what God said, like sun, moon, and stars, it is so. Like pecan tree. I don't feel he called it that, right? But whatever he called that pecan tree, he said it's so. So when you say there go a car, with why a car don't pop out your mouth? Y'all don't be wondering this stuff. Like you don't feel that. Like feel like imagination, right? Like they saying, like I'm making it up. Okay, there go the car rolling down the street. Like, but yet what's happening is spoken by God, and I feel like I'm saying, there go a car rolling down the street. So another car should ride down the street, right? It should be a street car, all that shit. So pop out my mouth right after I say it. To me, you probably gonna remember the cars that rolled down the street you seen, right? And and I think it should pop out my mouth right as I say it. So I ain't never get how y'all can see roses are red, violets are blue, and none are there's no roses or no violets come out your mouth. You just making sound. I think I'm gonna later find out it's called sound, right? Tone, ABCs, talking. You know, I'm gonna later find these things, and then I'm gonna talk to you with them. Say you just talking. I'm just talking. Hmm? So you walking the earth, you tall king. You the tall king. You the king that's tall. You wall king. You tall king. I'm wall king. I'm tall king. I told myself what it mean. You talking, right? So I see you standing in your space of being tall king. You wall king, like you king of wall. You the wall king, and you walking in the flat earth. That's to me. I'm saying you. That's flat in your face. I mean my face. It was always flat. You got it. I got educated, and I started to think I could reach my hand behind that ball. I was starting to think that I was holding something called a ball or a spear or orb when it was always flat in the first place. They like you can see it. It's 3D, Wayne. Well, prove to be it's 3D. But right here, you see where I'm reaching and I'm touching. I'm moving it around. I'm showing you right here. You can see this. But show me the other side. Well, here you go. No, show me the other side without turning it around. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Uh-huh. Flat in your face, ain't it? It'll take you a while though. You educated. That's why you can see that top of that table. I'm telling you, why you can see the top of that table when you look across that table because it's flat in your face. To me, it is. I mean, to me, I feel it is. So you walking, you walking, or you walking. You when you asking. Like they step to the throne as king. Questions. They step to the throne as king. Questions. Hey, my love. Yeah, and if
When
you
you have something to say about it, then I can correct it
yeah, if
in
you
in a loving way.
if you're getting to know me, then you'll know I don't want nothing to do with this. I don't know the streets. I don't know the game.
Yeah, it's
I
just
don't
be my thinking and overthinking, and I'm gonna have to stop.
yeah,
But
I try to break it down, you know what I'm
yeah,
saying?
they love you.
Oh, I love them too.
Yeah, they don't
I
have nothing against you at all. They don't say nothing bad about you. No.
I think it's the way people look at you. It ain't what you're saying, it's what's in your heart, like Jesus say. Um, and that's why they hear that mess. That's because they want to hear mess. To me, I think they want to hear mess. That's why they hear mess. Yeah, so I try to break it down. So hopefully the dog that was taught to sickle, because it's like a dog taught to sickle, and hopefully that sickle spirit will settle down, because I don't want nothing to do with giving you the command to sick on me.
Oh,
Yeah, like, it's sad when you realize it. Like, well, it's not sad, but he say those that seek the truth and seek it diligently will find, and when he find it, he will become troubled. And when he become troubled, he will become astonished. And when he become astonished, he will rule over the all. So it's like the world begging you to control them. And it's like as long as you stay Opie Taylor, then they can't move. Like the Sikkim spirit. Yeah, the Sikkim boy spirit can't move. Yeah, it's sad. I mean, it is what it is, but
yeah. That's my
yeah.
mom favorite saying right there. That's her favorite saying. She say that every day. Every day. That's her favorite saying. It is what it
Yeah, you can't explain it. It is what it is.
is. Yeah.
So it is all things.
I have to take my good wash off
They
tonight.
call it itis.
Mm.
Itis, or it is. Itis what itis. It is what it is. So when you eat, um, I guess wine, or you eat a lot, then you get the itis, or the it is what it is. Like people would say from eating pig, swine, they would say they get the itis, but it's also like when you eat a lot. So it don't have to be food in your mouth. It can be like worldly food, like maps and pictures and magazines, movies, and you can eat that stuff and get the itis. Like they go to sleep with their TV on, or we go to sleep with our TV on. Don't want to have vein. Speak of myself and stuff. I do. I try to point it out because I don't want to put stinking feet on people. Um, only they know. And, and I only they know they feet stink, right? So, and I know it can be shameful to some. So I say my stinking feet, and I take the burden. I take the burden of being stinking feet. But only he knows who knows, right? He who knows. But you become ruler over the all, because it's like the world begging you to control it. Watch me, watch this, buy this, please buy this. I have what you need. I have what you need. I have what you need. Watch me, buy this, buy this. Like the world beg you to control it. And it can seem like they at the top, like the rich, the worldly rich, even though we never seen them, right? I guess we place them at the top, like Wu Tang, for example. These are examples. Michael Jackson, Whitney Houston. Um, it's like we play Tupac and Biggie. We place these idols at the top, and they begging us to watch them. And they beggars, the richest beggars. I know, but people might not see it. Because rich people beg you to see they product. And you tired of commercials because the rich begging you to see. It's just like a person at the store asking for a quarter, asking everyone for a quarter. And the rich asking everyone for a quarter of their year, right? Literally. See me, see this. You need. Buy. Please. The world will beg you to control it. You put the power in the world, but it's you that's the power, and it's begging you, like it's soliciting, right? Like loitering, all that stuff it say don't do is doing. So you realize, man, this world begging me, the people begging me to control them. Yeah, hey love, the people begging me to control them. Yeah, if you talk cute, they'll stay cute with you. You can see it when you come out of that place. Oh no, she did. Oh no, he didn't. I wish a MF would. Like you come out of there and you just stand to the side and look over there, and it's like, oh, so you can determine if they break your windshield or not. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you feel what I'm saying? Most people ain't gonna feel you, but yeah, because the way you talk to them determine if they break your windshield, and it's like they begging you to give them something to break your windshield. Like they begging you, please talk to me where I can have a comfortable day. Please talk to me where I can have a good day all my life. Please make sure my ears can hear you talking in the way I like and need it. And I'm like, why? Why you want me to be like that? I'm acting. I'm making this up. Those are some nice shoes. Like, I'm just copying my mama. I don't know what it feel for you to have nice shoes. What that feel like? I don't know. I just said it, you know. I just was talking. I was just talking. Cause I don't see the stuff. This is what I was talking about before you called, sweet thing. I don't see watermelon that we gonna get some watermelon tomorrow, and I don't see the watermelon. I'm like, what they talking about? Cause I'm thinking watermelon should come out your mouth when you say it, and it's like you could talk about the past and the future, or we can, and it's like it's not even there. Like um, tomorrow, I'm gonna have some. I might have me a cup of coffee after my appointment, right? But I think the coffee should come out my mouth when I say it. I mean the way God do it. He say sun and this the sun. He say moon and this moon. Like, or we call it that. But whatever it's called, he said. He said it and it's there. But when I say sun, many times I say sun, it should be a million, a hundred, at least 100 suns in the sky when I say it. So I never got how people could see things that wasn't there. Brainwashing, also known as mind control. mental side. Oh, let me zoom in. Foresee, persuasion, thought control, thought reform, and forced re-education. It's the concept that the human mind can be altered or controlled by certain psychological techniques. Yeah, when you think you comprehend. Because it's like your comprehension is where it's happening. Not saying to dishonor your mother and father. Don't do things you don't want done to yourself, right? You don't have to know English to know that. You don't have to know English to know not to do things that you don't want done to yourself. So it's happening in the comprehension. And what I think is called comprehension. Called I get it. Or I know one plus one is two. Or I know the key to the puzzle to get out the maze of one plus one. So you can walk through that maze of one plus one, a problem or puzzle, and solve it to us, right? Only to us is we're gonna be like, yes, you're correct. It's two. Like we're the only ones gonna be like, yes, that's it. Like, and it feel like we begging you to control us. One plus one is not 31. Try again, right? And you like 31. And we like one plus one is not 31. Let's try it again. And you like 31, right? Like, and you like, and they like, no. Okay, let me show you. Did they start wanting to break it down to you? Okay, this right here is one finger. Then we got another finger. How many fingers are there? 31. Like you feel me? Like, okay, it's two. It's two. It's two. And it's like, I knew you knew. Are you playing Wayne? Like, like why you begging me to control you? Like, I know I'm slow. So I just jump in there and just tell them I'm slow. Right. Yeah. I know the puzzle. The song is one plus one is two. One plus one is two. La la la. Well, I already know the song, right? Yeah, we know the song, right? Okay, but since they talking to me like we don't know the song, I'm gonna throw it off beat on purpose. Oh yeah, Wayne. Depends on who you is. It depends on how you treat me. Like if you come at me like with what's one plus one, Wayne? Then to me, you talking to me like we don't know the song. We don't know the song. Somehow I know how to get on your panel. Like how I know how to get on your panel and I don't know the song. One plus one is two. So when you're talking to me like that, I think you're talking to me like I'm slow. So I'm slow. I can't make you see me not slow. I don't want to make you see it because that's magic. And I'm trying to get away from performing magic and casting spells on people and, knowing this and that. But that's how I found out that if you tell them, don't jump off the roof on your head, they'll jump off on your head because I'm trying to make sense. Listen, I'm not English. I copied the world or y'all and I assume that that's a hot dog, but then y'all say no, that's chicken, that's made of beef, no, that's made of pork and other fillers, but you keep calling it hot dog, and I'm like, man, I don't know what y'all talking about, but I'm gonna try to do this with you, so we can, have a comfortable, basically begging me to control it, cause truth in my face, truth in your face, and you're already saying I'm right here, picking my nails, writing a letter, or writing something. Um, Playing basketball, walking across the grass. You're already telling me. What you? which is wild.
Walking back and forth with on the phone, okay?
Okay, love.
Because I'm cooking. Gotta make sure watch the eyes.
Mm-hmm.
But I'm here.
Yes, which is wild king. The wild, you wild king, you wild king. So I will ask you like WALLKING. Are you walking? And you'll say yes. Okay. So to me, you said you king wall. You wall king. You saying you is. To me. Well, Wayne, people don't think to put it like that. Yeah, because you going to get a F. And you don't want F's. I guess you feel like, to me, it's that shame as you ate from the tree. You found out you were naked. So walking is WALKING. And it has nothing to do with walking. Whatever. To a child, to a child, when you walking. When you talking to a child. So you can hear again. You don't know how to spell. You hear the same thing. You hear people saying the same thing over and over. Just like how I found out Raj was Roger. His mama always called him Roger, and his friends call him Raj. And I'm like, oh, okay. Raj is Roger. It's the same thing. You walking. People calling you walking your whole life, but you might not hear it. They say you talking too much. You are talking too much. So when you in, it's like you in a high place. You in a high place too much. Which I get why the scriptures say is hidden vanities. It's hidden vanities in the talking too much. You're not stupid. It's so easy. A child can see this stuff. It's when you're an adult and you keep trying to get A's. It's like it's like you can't see it. Even though it's gonna match right on up. Tall king, like a king that's tall, too much in a high place. And then the scripture say he got hidden vanity, right? And then you will see him tall king, like TALKING, too much. You'll see that hidden vanity is the same thing as like a tall king that's tall. A king that's tall. You're gonna see the same thing. You're not stupid. You're not. Pharmacy got something to do with farm. Like you see a farm, yeah, it got something to do with pharmacy. Ask them, ask them, do they get their medicine from like on a farm of, of whatever ingredient they use? They're gonna tell you, yeah, because you see the farm, you pharmacy, you see it. Therefore, farming is sorcery. But I know people ain't gonna get it because like what farming? We grow plants. God said you would till the ground because you ate from that tree. You will be tilling the ground. So so when you on the farm, you on the pharmacy. But that start with a P. But yeah, but they, to me, man, they regular talk. If you a child, you don't know nothing about PHF. To you, it's farm. To a child, it's farm. They don't know how to spell. They don't know how to spell that. Granddaddy worked on a farm, and you going to the pharmacy to pick up medicine for grandma. So to a child, you saying you going to granddaddy's farm and see if it's a medicine for grandma. Whatever. When you're a child, you're gonna hear the same thing. Like they went out there to the sea and got lost. And you be saying, oh, I see that squirrel in that tree. And to a child, they going out to the sea getting lost is you see that squirrel in that tree out getting lost. You're gonna see the same thing. So when Jesus talking parables to me, he's saying one thing it, or many things, but it all will lead to the same thing. There's above, so below. So in your head, you walking down the steps or you walking up the steps to the bathroom. In your head is above in your head, and then as below in your flesh, walking up the steps. It's the same thing. But it's in heaven first and then on earth. So it gotta be talking about something that you know. Something you know, like, so my mind is thinking to go to the bathroom. Could, because you doubting what he tell you. Might, I doubted what he told me. It's up to you. Now, he'll tell you what he tell you. But I doubted what he told me, right? Is my mind thinking to go to the bathroom? And that sounds like it's happening in heaven first, and then on earth I walk to the bathroom? So I make this connection, and to me, he's saying that is it. He, he's saying your mind is heaven. And he's saying up there in the sky is your mind. To me. So you can see the connection of I'ma go get me a new coat. And then your flesh will move, which is your wife to me. Your wife will go and go get your mind with or you and her a new coat. That's why they always talking about getting her a new coat. Whatever y'all. To me, it's him showing me right now. Where he making the connection on why the world say things the way they say it, and you see one thing, and it's to draw you from another thing. It's to draw you from the spiritual coat and the spiritual door and the spiritual table, the spiritual window. And it's hard to see it because your mind will go to an earthly window and it'll go to a earthly door and a earthly table. And it's hard to see the spiritual table. And it's easy to see it, but you might doubt you seeing it. Like a stronghold, when a stronghold come on us, it's like a door was open. And you walk through that door, spiritual door, and you get a stronghold like a shackle. They sometimes call it addiction. You get like a shackle put on your ankle in the spirit. But since people don't see a shackle on earth and flesh, they like I don't see it. But they'll look down. They'll look down on the earth for the shackle instead of looking up in the spirit for the shackle. Shackles on my feet. Cause only God, only you can see it, or I can see it, or we can see it, and he'll tell you what you see. Because of the way you talk, your form of communication is how you hear. Like English is how I hear people, and some Spanish, not much, but in other languages too. But I don't hear it all, but I can hear some stuff. It's like he talked to you in the language you chose to speak, because he's saying it in his word, like the sun rising, and then he'll say the sun rising, because it's like you don't see it, like because you talking English, because you speak in English, it's like you need to hear it in English. Okay, she said, well, you said a lot. Wow, I'm way behind. If we really don't know what people are saying, just ask, and it will clear a lot of the words up. Yeah. When we don't know, you can think people taking disrespectful or talking junk. These words have us, them, they confused. I think because of what we told ourselves they mean. But, as, light, right equals spells. And you're saying the same thing. Words or spells or words of another man's language, tongue, or nation if you understand how to spell English. Or we under the English spelling. I mean, we understand English. I'm saying the same thing, but people don't. I guess they don't like. I'm not stupid, huh? Nope, you're not stupid. It's kind of shameful though to realize you're under English spelling. Like, who want to step right up under this stuff and be like, I'm under spell? Like, who want to step up and say that? When you've been fighting for respect and your honor code, and you've been fighting for your stand in the world, and then you wake up, I'm under spell, like, like, and you're prideful, and it's hard to come down in the humiliation of I don't know what the heck people saying. I told myself, and and you come down from that high mountain of pride. Um, what did I say it was earlier? Tall king, where you tall king, you're a king that's tall, and you come down from that tall king, um, which is understand how to spell, and you come back down, and which is repent of the world, into truth of one standing that God, my my way of saying it, I didn't know what these people were saying. I assume, like I think I'm assuming, um, that I'm assuming to say what I think they saying, right? Like, and I told myself what this stuff mean, but it's like a release though. It's like the yoke come off your neck, or partially, because it might, you're on your way. Um, and it's like, well, dang man, they talking about a dog in heat, man. They ain't talking about my mama. Oh yeah, like yeah, and like they ain't when they said that they was talking about a donkey. And I told myself they were talking about me. Because I told myself that's a donkey. I mean, I heard them say it, then I say, yeah, that's a donkey. Right? So, well, why am I upset with them? There ain't no reason to be upset with them. Like, I'm upset with myself. Because I told myself what a stupid donkey is. And I'm not going to be what I told myself it is. Like, I'm good. I don't want to know the game. I'm playing with myself. Man, that could be master playing with yourself, right? That could be a form of mastering to play with yourself. Um, under spells, jerking off with the dictionary, um, dinga language, whatever. And that might be, and that's how you can end up by it in the, in your openly secret place, where God can see you, but you're in your secret place in your own mind, I guess. Like, so you probably could end up in that place because you're jerking around with the dictionary, um, speaking another nation's dingo language, um, because you're jerking around with your own mind, telling yourself what things mean so that you can piss yourself off or make yourself happy. With a back to the world being you to control them. Like my day is ruined now that this guy came in and said he wanted MF burger. He he wanted MF burger hot. and he need his MF burger faster than usual, and and I told myself what he was saying to me. God amazing. When you wrestling with God, right? Wayne, I see it. He will be called Israel one day. I see. You're wrestling with God, and they coming in. They want an MF burger right now. Like, and you're telling yourself, I know they ain't talking to me like this, man. Like I'm working hard. I'm tired. And here they come talking about they want an MF burger right now, on time, faster than usual, and it better be done. And they want their MF and burger. Like, and I'm like, man, like who they talking to like this? I'm telling myself this stuff. I'm telling myself, God, you amazing. I'm telling myself that, oh, they letting me know, but I'm actually letting myself know. Like they letting me know, they letting me know, but they telling me like I know they ain't talking to me, and it's actually I'm talking to myself, going into my repertoire of vocabulary, and I found MF, and I found burger, and I found yeah these the words he's saying, yeah this what he's saying to me, and then I start feeling like this how I feel when they say this to you, y'all this magic, this is magic. Like people could put your mind in the dumpster just saying dumpster. Like just saying dumpster, you could go inside a dumpster or see one stinking feet, and you'll see stinking feet. Um, they cotton candy was tasted rotten. You'll see rotten cotton candy, and they burgers don't be all the way done. You'll see burgers not all the way done. Like people can, like this stuff is magic, and you can see things that ain't there, and people can throw your mind in the dumpster or the toilet. Just saying toilet. Forgive me, y'all. I'm not. I don't want to throw you in there. Forgive me for all that. But man, it's obvious. You step back and look at your mind thinking like, man, they said toilet, now I see one. Right? Like, and you step back and look and you like, dang man, yeah. Yeah. Like flashcards in your head. It's like you got a bunch of flashcards in your head, and when people talk, stuff start flashing. Um, stuff will start flashing in your head, and you can see dumpsters, stinking feet. Um, You can see all kind of yo, and it's almost like you there, like you can smell it, and it ain't no feet to smell, but you can smell the dumpster. Or the way people look, I don't know if they smell it, but the frown they make, they'll make a like a little nose frown, and they nose will snare up, and it's like they can smell the dumpster. Just saying, it look like magic to me. So you can make people nose frown up and smell dumpster, and it ain't even no dumpster. Stinking feet, all that look like magic to me. Like at the party, you say at the party, hold up now, hold up, and you lame. Like man, go on, like sit your little lame donkey down. Like man, man, hey, why you stopping the music? And you like, man, I determine when I get kicked out this party. You don't determine when I get kicked out this party. And it's like, well, kick his donkey out, right? And I'm like, yeah, because I determined that I got kicked out the party. You didn't determine it because the world would beg you to control it. If I sit here and shut up, that'll work. Yeah, yeah, little nice brother. Yeah, little nice brother, that'll work for us. Yeah, feel like to me, I'm the alchemist, and I didn't want to be in the way I did because I kind of you know seen the excitement of it. It's amazing that people can move and not move on how if you talk a certain way. Sound like y'all just make it sound to me. Y'all see an ice cream truck? Well, so you can talk about the ice cream truck that come through your neighborhood every summer, and everybody will be seeing an ice cream truck in their head coming through the neighborhood every summer. And I'm like, well, like y'all see an ice cream truck, man, you hallucinating. But You can't tell people nothing, man. Man, it's normal, Wayne. The whole world do it. Yeah, it's cute. It's cute and dressed up and polished and it's like it's so shiny. It's a false light, but it's so shiny and polished. It's like ooh, like you in like your eyes got them spirals in it, and you in like Disney World or you in Disneyland, you in Disneyland, and your eyes spiraling. Ooh, just off sound coming out people's mouth. Or it could be them little jagged instead of the spirals, the smooth ones. It could be the jagged spirals because you hearing something that I'm not comfortable with. Oh, I'm not like I'm not like that. Like the whole world or whatever this thing is control everyone because they decided to think they comprehend. It feels like I'm breaking it down or wherever he giving me to break it down. But I know it might be like it's shameful. You might want to stand up talking about they under spells. Like who want to stand up and say this? So we're gonna worry. I understand the English language, but I ain't under spells. No man, you know how we is. We're gonna water it down. This is what the video about, right? It's already being said. Like if you got cute ways or beautiful ways, righteous ways, foolish ways, or whatever. It's already being said. It's like somebody could come up and say, "Hey, I found out foolish number one about you," and you could start throwing up, going crazy like an exorcism, and you could start spinning your head around like, "You bringing up my past? My ears working. I can hear you talking." Like it's like exorcism. I'm trying to bring my people out of that foolishness. Come out of there. That stuff you told yourself. You told yourself what they were saying to you. And now you can see what they're saying because you told yourself. And you blaming in the garden, you can't see. It was Eve. Eve gave me of the flesh and I did. Eve gave me of the tree and I did eat. Well, I'm blaming my flesh for Eve, for my mama, my teacher, my television, who I call Ronald Reagan. Um, I'm blaming the flesh for me eating of that tree or eat. So brother's mad at his upset with his mama and sister, wife for no reason, cause he thinks she eat and he like dogging you the one gave me of the tree. You the one that let us all down. Bro, I'm telling you, listen, man, you gotta come out of that way of thinking. You really do, cause you your mama and your daddy. You know what I'm saying? I be talking to him just like the TV talk to you. You your mama and your daddy, bro? Yeah. Okay. Well, my mama, she left. They're going to a whole nother conversation. My mama left when I was a baby. My daddy, man, he just, man. Yeah, I get what you're saying, bro. I love you, bro. But what I'm saying is, you your grandma, and your granddaddy. Oh yeah, man, my grandmama love me, bro. She used to get, yeah, okay, yeah, bro, yeah. That's what I'm talking about right there. Okay, you your grandma and your granddaddy, bro. Like you can see this. What I'm saying, it ain't even in English, but you can see it. So what was I saying? What did you understand? And you told yourself what people saying. Yeah, so he mad at Eve, right? The brother mad at Eve, or is he actually mad at his flesh? But he think it's his lady, his mama, wife, his sister, the girl next door, or whatever. His boss man that was a woman and sister. He think that's who he mad at, but he actually upset with his flesh. Cause your ears working and you can hear people talking. And what's the other one they say? They bringing up your past. And you told yourself what people saying to you the whole time. You the only one know what they talking about. Bro, they talking about cotton candy that fell on the ground in some dirt and people walked over it and stepped on it. And you like, that's me. I'm the cotton candy. Or I'm the nice brother. I'm, I'm the one they talking about. Like, it's sad, bro. And they jump out like, ain't that, they'll be like, something wrong with you or something. Like, and you'll be like, oh, in my repertoire of vocabulary, something wrong with me. And let me find that. And you'll find it like a computer. You'll go in your mind or your vocabulary repertoire, and you'll find something wrong with me inside of there. And you'll tell yourself, okay, this is what you're saying to me. You saying what I told myself. Yeah, yeah, pretty much. So you blame it in the garden. You can't see. Hi, I don't know. Somebody talk to you later. I just thought it was funny that it was a talking beard found the stream out of nowhere. Okay, all right. You're welcome. You're welcome. If you're still around, I see it too. It was 30. But he says this guy. Say what? I don't know, right? I mean, what is God to him? Or it, or talking, whatever. TTLY. Title you. Um, tittle, tittle. So when mine, Wayne, they call you Wayne. When you eat of that tree, you will become shamed. You find out you naked, you will be shamed. You will hide amongst them trees, and you'll be blaming your mama. You'll be blaming the TV. You call it Ronald Reagan. You'll be blaming your sister. You'll be blaming your girlfriend. You'll be blaming your nice brother. Um, and it was you that can hear them, your ears working. You can hear them talking. And what's the other one we be saying? They bringing up your past. And you go inside your repertoire, vocabulary, and you'll find your past, and you'll blame them. You'll blame your girl, your flesh. You'll blame your flesh. So you can't see, and you sitting there waiting for me. I mean, or you waiting for your father. Let me say it that way. You waiting for your father. Go over there and talk to that TV or that surfing or that science book, that magazine with Michael Jackson. I mean that magazine you call it Michael Jackson. Um, and go over there and talk to it and say, hey, my daddy here. My daddy here to talk to you, magazine I call Michael Jackson. Um, my daddy here to talk to you, TV I call you Ronald Reagan. Uh, my daddy here to talk to you, girlfriend. My daddy here to talk to you, flesh. My ears working. I can hear you talking. Like, oh yeah, what? I love them. So I've been watching them. I've been watching Over the Flock all my life. I didn't know I was watching Over the Flock. I call it enjoying y'all. Like you moving without no battery. Um, the world had offer you things with batteries and all kind of wiring and stuff. And maybe you already wired by God and whatever kind of batteries God makes, you already got it. And it's the most amazing thing to see y'all walk about, talk about, live about, be about, when about, hear about, why about, who about, where about, what about. Um, all the questions. Um, to see y'all is like the greatest thing. So I just watched over the flock. So I watched over y'all. It's obvious, right? Hey, how you doing? Hey, how you doing? I mean, I watch y'all, so I started saying, hey, how you doing? Not that I don't love you. It is part of my act on earth, like literally, like literally, the real truth of me. It is part of my act of English. I'm an acting English person. Like it's obvious. I know it. I mean, I think the world know it too. Everyone knows it. But it's like we gotta stay in what they call it, formation, or stay in act, or stay on the script. Like it's like stick to the script. I'm like, man, bro, y'all really want to keep saying the same thing over and over when you already do. Yeah, I already do it, but I'm like, y'all do it too. Hey, how you doing? Whatever, whatever, y'all. I'm saying, watching y'all say the same thing over and over, literally. Happy birthday every year. Happy birthday. Happy birthday every year. That's different, Wayne. To me, it ain't different. You saying the same thing every year. I don't get what the difference is. I don't get it. I mean, I don't. I don't get it. Like, it seems like the same thing to me, but like, what I'm telling myself, saying the same thing is, um, seems like it to me. Merry Christmas every year. Happy Father's Day every year. Y'all say the same thing. Hey, how you doing? Whatever, y'all. I don't get the difference. But you said a little too much. Well, what's too much? Well, you said more than enough. I mean, how old are you? I'm 35. I'm 42. I'm about 50. Okay. And you started hearing happy birthday like when you was like 25 or something? Nah, my mom would have me happy birthday all my life. She still call me. So for like you say you what? 52. Okay, about 50. Right? So you ain't been hearing happy birthday all your life, bro? Like a little too much. I don't know. I don't know what too much is. Been like 52 years of happy birthday. You feel what I'm saying to you? You still see some kind of difference. I don't. I don't see it. Well, you see it every day. I mean, that's a bro. Did I don't know. God told you to see me every day, bro. Like I mean, like the world will bet you to control it. It's like it's weird because it's like all the power over there. It seems, but it be you that's being begged to control the world. Like it's you, the world begging to control it. The world begging you to control it. And when you offbeat, they offbeat. So when you offbeat with them and you know you offbeat, it's like Pied Piper. It's like Pied Piper and like it's like they following you around while you going to the mailbox like gnats, right? Like why you can't say it the way I need. Like come on, you know. Like I mean, but I went born yesterday. I know to say two. I do. I know to say two to keep your song on beat. But I want to say 31, right? Like I can say 31 sometimes. Man, I don't like this stuff, man. This stuff feel weird. It feel like all your life, 1 + 1 is 2, like all your life. You don't feel that? Like it feel like control. I think most people don't feel it. Hey, how you doing? For 365 days, 50 years. Hey, how you doing? Y'all don't feel this? I do. I feel it. Like, it's almost like you can look at each other and not even say nothing. You saying, "Hey, how you doing?" Ain't you? Yeah. You about to say, "I'm fine," ain't you? Yeah. Like it's like you can look. It's like you can look at each other and just say it right without saying it. I don't know though. I don't know. They call it being polite. Whatever. I don't know. What's the polite? Like the light ain't too bright or something? No, like you have manners. Oh, I thought you were saying like a light that's poor. It's like poorly shining or something. You know, it's the word in that, so you kind of get what I polite. Who knows? I told myself what this stuff means. Period. That's why I talk to me with parables, though you might not get it. I think you do. You just it's shameful, and it's you gonna get an F. They're gonna find out that you see a poor light that's not shining too bright. You know, it ain't nothing to feel shameful about. You know. But you know, you're gonna get an F. They gonna pick at you for that. Telling you, they gonna pick at you. You talking about a poor light? They saying be pro light, and and they gonna pick at you for all that. You know, and I get it though. I do. It's like you got to stay in there. But I'm telling you, come out of it, please, so you can hear. It's not stupid. You're not stupid. You're not. I can guarantee you, if you look up pole light and break it down like pole and light, you're gonna find pole light. I can guarantee you, cause you ain't stupid, but you gotta go look it up, cause your mind telling you, no, I feel that it's what the teacher requested of me, and my mother says I'm a very polite person, and I know it's what I'm feeling it is, and I'm saying in English. You might want to go look it up because you can see it, but you might just, it's cute. And it's knocking you out from what you see. You know you see it. You're going to get an F, but you're not because you're going to look it up and you're going to break it down to your family. And to your family, you're getting an F. They don't get it. They don't get that. So you look it up on Google. And yeah. And then you can tell them, I can guarantee you, if we go to the to the county library where we at right now, we can go look up the same thing and we're gonna still find pro life. I can about guarantee it. I'm not sure though. Not sure. But let's go to the county library and look up this pro life like I did right here on this Google. Cause I get it. And then if Google lying to us, let's all throw it away. Let's just all throw it away. We got it from Google. And ain't no way that they copied the dictionary in the library in the county. Um, no way they got the county dictionary. Just no way. Google had it. What else? What else? I guarantee you, when you cook that squash for 3 minutes on medium heat, it's gonna be what they said it's gonna be. So, but we can go to the county library because I know y'all don't want to. Ain't no way pro life is pro life. It just ain't no way they got something to do with pro life. ain't stupid. You're not stupid. That's the whole thing about all of it, is that you ain't stupid. You see it, we're just that, we gonna be like, go ahead now, you're ruining the party. Like, we want polite folks up in here. We don't want people, want to break words down and want to like, oh my goodness. But, when I'm and like, I looked it up and I've been looking up words and I'm like, it's obvious, but it's all dressed up. It's cute, and there's no way that furniture, furnace, and furniture has anything to do with one another. But I'm telling you, you're not stupid. Furnace and furniture are not related, Wayne. Whatever, y'all. Whatever. You ain't stupid. You see it right away. You just gotta go look it up yourself to see that. Dang, I already knew. Yep, understand. He is understand. And you already knew. But it's cute. You like cute stuff. Cute stuff keep you cute. And ain't no way understand got something to do with understanding. When you see it, but it's cute. The cute part blocking you. Spelling and spelling, spell and spell. You see it, but because it's cute, it's blocking you from seeing what you see. You ain't stupid. So it's watered down. All this time it's been watered down. Baby, you still the only one watching or you left?
No, I'm here.
Okay,
I love that too.
you are welcome here. We welcome all. We are protected by Father. Nice.
Somebody named TTL, they here, they just oh, they must have left out. They just come and go. Whoever they is. Yeah. Y'all been saying this when I was eating.
Yeah. So it's possible when someone calls you nice, they call you. They might not know it means. Yeah. Uh, people getting that. You ask that day and you got it. Okay, for a great life. But look, so I don't say everyone calling me, tell me have an ignorant day because they maybe don't know, like their counselor.
Normally I should put that.
It's okay. It's okay.
Yeah, because if somebody come back and look at it and read it.
Yeah, I got you. Oh, yeah, to go look up, hopefully look up it up themselves. Hopefully, I guess they really love people. I guess I only probably love it. Well, loving people in the watches. Only loving people in watches watch me. The rest of the world is programmed. They program not to watch me. The ones that sleep, but the ones that know, they're the main ones watching. The watchers, because they know they hear it. Only by God can a man know the things that he knows. They didn't tell no one, but they did. They did tell. But I guess you're supposed to be asleep. When you sleep, you're supposed I thought the sun was 52 miles away. It's right there, like you said. It is. My reflection is on it. Yeah.
But when it's found, when it's found away.
Yeah, exactly. When you always was there.
Yeah.
Another man's foot. Like another man's foot we use to measure. 8 miles, right? That get a man 8 miles? Yeah, so it's another man's point on our ruler. I mean, another man's foot. So easy to see it like, well, dang. Yeah, that's another man's foot. That ain't your foot. Your foot is real foot. It's on the roof for no reason. My picture. Somebody else to do it. Okay, y'all. Y'all have a great night, and I love you all.